I probably should drink water before I start. Whatever, it's fine. So we're gonna go ahead and play Kokomi's story quest. I need to hold on. I need to lower the volume a little bit. There we go. So we're gonna go ahead and play Kokomi's story quest. I don't know really what to expect from it. Is there like a summary in the event thing? Nope. Event thing. The curtain has fallen on this vision. Hunt decree and Kokomi invites you to return to Watatsumi Island to join their victory feast. The post-war peace talks are coming soon, and yet rumors are hard to verify. Rumors that are hard to verify are beginning to spread. Some plot is clearly afoot. It is time to bear witness to Kokomi's resolve and the future of Watatsumi Island. Anyway, but I was gonna say we might get some Kokosars crumbs. Also, I should mention that in my tweet. Hold on. What else? But yeah, I just hope that it doesn't feel like a dating sim. I've noticed in Inazuma specifically, like they've really felt like a dating sim, and I don't really know why. Like it's not explicitly romantic, but it definitely is like teetering towards that sort of, I guess, not perspective, but like storytelling avenue, I guess you could say. And I don't know. I just hold on. I'm fixing my hair. And I don't want that to be Genshin, if that makes sense. Like, I want to learn about these characters. For example, I feel like A's story quest had a good basis, but I feel like if we were able to learn more about her, like, if they incorporated the lore that you can read about into her story quest, right? So people like Sasayuri, people like Chiyo, people like Saigu, right? If you could learn about those people in that quest and then get further context for why is the way she is and why her teaser was set up the way that it was, I feel like that would be very helpful. I don't know, I just feel like that would be a great way to utilize a character quest. But they kind of went a really weird route. And also, I don't know why Kamaji was there instead of Sara. I felt like it would have been more impactful if Sara was there. Oh, speaking of which, the reason why A's story quest and the Act 3 quest aren't on my channel is because, I thought I downloaded them before Twitch like deleted them off my channel because it's like every 14 days they delete the archive. But for some reason it didn't download to my laptop and I can no longer retrieve it, so rip to that, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. I'm not, like, I was annoyed, but I can't do anything about it now, so it's whatever. Also, let me just check my audio. Okay. So there's that. Also, prayer circle that we get Kokosar crumbs, I guess. But yeah, so let's go ahead and jump in.
This should be where Kokomi said to meet her. Do you still remember this place? Paimon remembers we came by here last time we visited Watatsumi Island. That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Paimon's curious whether the resistance troops still remember you.
I'm pretty sure they
Things
do.
on the island must have changed a lot since then. Oh, shall we take a look around?
Also, one thing I noticed, which kind of helped the
If the
storytelling.
enemy outnumbers you, seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them. Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea. Burning their ships is the path to success.
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
More or less. From the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby. This explains their aggressive posture. We could split into 2 teams. One to draw their attention, and the other to circle around behind enemy lines and set fire to their ship. They'd have nowhere to run. Then again, Madame Kokomi made clear that we are not to split up without sufficient forces. We'd risk being picked off one by one until our whole line of defense disintegrated.
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
I doubt there's time. Based on their movements, they'd likely be gone before our troops arrived. Her Excellency's directives also stipulate that we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move. Since we lack sufficient troops, I don't think we can afford to engage the enemy at this time.
Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch them leave? Surely there must be another way.
Yeah, just get me involved.
Directives also state help may arrive when all seems lost. As for where this help is supposed to come from,
Hey, Goro! What are you guys up to?
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
No, I find it kind of funny that it's like they're like obviously trying to be quiet, they're trying to focus and like, you know, and then Paimon's like, "Hey!" Anyway, yes, we're here to lend a hand, I guess. Oh, but I was gonna say earlier, one thing that I noticed that kind of helped me enjoy Honkai's story is that Kiana as a protagonist is not designed to be a self-insert, right? The captain is, right? You're supposed to be, quote-unquote, the captain of the Hyperion, whatever. I don't really care. And in that, you don't have to force yourself to be part of the story, and also writers aren't forced to sort of leave the main character as a blank slate, and allow them to grow and change. And we saw bits and pieces of growth and change in The Traveler during Inazuma, specifically towards the beginning where they were significantly less willing to help Ayaka and whatnot, before Ayaka... Oh! Sorry, there's a dog outside. And I'm just making sure they're not knocking over my plants. Anyway, and not as willing to help as the Traveler once was back in Mondstadt, right? So, like, I appreciate that, but at the same time, I feel like if the Traveler were written as its own character, right, instead of a self-insert, I feel like that would help the story quite a bit, because the writers wouldn't have to hold back in changing how the Traveler acts, or, you know, whatever. And also, I feel like it would eliminate the need to make players feel like they have a choice. Like, we all acknowledge at this point that you basically have no choice in the game. Like, no matter what dialogue option you choose, unless it's like a specific, like, quest-specific thing, it's not going to change the outcome of a story. So, I feel like if they had focused instead on making the Traveler as their own character, it would help. Anyway, but yeah, that's something I noticed that I enjoyed more with Honkai than with Genshin.
that's great! Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. You've arrived just in time.
Aren't we tired of helping people? Like, I would be tired. We've been to 3 different nations at this point, and not one of them have really helped us with finding our sibling.
Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually active. We've been monitoring their movements, waiting in ambush here. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into 2 teams. Can we ask you to keep them occupied?
Yeah, I have A on my
Hard
team.
to say no when it's the Fatui. Whatever they're planning, we won't let them get away with it.
Also, something that I've noticed a lot, in terms of like a recurring, I guess, ease of like, oh, here's a very easy way for us to create an antagonist in this story quest that isn't like on a large scale like in the Archon quest. It's just having the Fatui always be the enemy. If that makes sense. Like in Eula's story quest, in this story quest, a lot of the story quests, with the exception of like A, or the exception of like Hu Tao, like the antagonists are the Fatui. Like they're always the Fatui. And if it at a certain point you kind of get tired, like it's like, yeah, we know the Fatui are supposedly bad, but it's like, we're doing this again. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Good. There's not a moment to lose. We'll go behind enemy lines and sabotage their ship. Let's meet back here afterward.
Yeah.
Watch yourselves. We'll be back shortly.
Yep.
Seems like the Resistance still remembers us. Come on, let's help them get this situation under control.
Lumine's out here like again, really? What are the... Hydra, whatever.
Shine down.
Shaken and stirred. Sayonara.
Let me weave you a verse. Huh? No turning back. There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
This isn't good.
Comrades, they've set the ship on fire! An arson attack! Curse them! They leave us no choice but to attack! Comrades, let's make them regret it!
Glory to the Shogun!
This should be fun!
Now you shall perish!
Power stance.
We were lucky to have you here. We'd have no way to prevent their escape without you.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi? Let Paimon see. Oh, wow. This is a whole book. Is it all Kokomi's directives?
Yeah. Well, no, not all of them. I have 5 more volumes with me.
5?
Are
Why?
you serious?
5?
Her
Why?
Excellency always plans for every scenario. Plus, these are her general operational directives, which are more comprehensive than most. Still, we're fortunate to have them. They make sure we're prepared for every eventuality, no matter how complex.
Understanding every eventuality sounds tiring enough, let alone writing them all down. Must have taken Kokomi a heck of a long time.
Yeah.
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? We've all been feeling your absence.
How is everyone doing?
Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of the military and focus on helping the civilian population return to normal life.
So
About
true.
half of us are still organized into task forces, supporting the platoons. The other half have been given various other functions like patrol, construction, and farming. Of course, not everyone's happy about it. The other day, an old buddy of mine was grumbling about being forced to build houses. Said they'd have to drag him away from the front line, kicking and screaming.
The spirit of the resistance is alive and well, huh? Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast. Do you know where we could find her, Goro?
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village. There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. If I'm not mistaken, Her Excellency has gone to deal with it in person. We should probably get going ourselves. And, also, on your way over, please check in on the soldiers. I'm sensing a growing unease among them, but I don't know what's causing it. They won't say. They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden. I don't like it one bit. I suspect there's trouble afoot.
It's probably delusions again or something. I don't know. But I'll see what I can do.
Sounds good. Paimon was just thinking it'd be good to see everyone again. Ready when you are.
Oh, also, one thing I wanted to note real quick. Warrior's Dreams, like spring grass renewing. Also, I really like Kokomi's thing. I was gonna say real quick, one thing that I noticed is that A and Kokomi and the Traveler all have the same talent pose. Like, if you look real quick, all the same talent pose, which I think is very fascinating. I don't know if it's necessarily like a direct correlation between their characters or like the characteristics they possess, but I know for sure there's a lot of similarities between A and the Traveler and losing their sibling and coping with grief differently. Anyway, but yes, who are you? Denjiro?
Wait, aren't you Captain of Swordfish too?
Yes. Oh, I did not
Oh,
press
it
that
is
way.
you! Oh, you have our gratitude. Watatsumi Island wouldn't have come to peace without your efforts. I wasn't with Swordfish 2, but I did see you in Tatarasuna. Oh, you really gave it to those shogunate samurai in the fight of honor. Oh, it was quite the show. Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service.
I'm hearing that people are a bit on edge these days.
On edge, you say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed it too. In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. You know what I mean? Every single person looked death in the face that day. It's not an experience you forget in a hurry. Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over. But people can't just snap back into normal life again. I think things will improve, but it's gonna take some time.
Yeah.
I don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that as long as Her Excellency is with us, Watatsumi Island is safe. And all the more so now that you're back. Seriously, if there's ever anything you need, just say the word.
What a nice guy. Let's go ask some other people.
Also, okay, one thing that I remember theorizing with my friend was we kind of wish that Kokomi was evil, or at least like as evil as A. Cause like there's some like, okay, for example, like it's fairly obvious who's like on the gooder side of things and who's not. Like pretty much everyone here is on the gooder side of things, even if they're like morally ambiguous, with the exception of like a child. But like it's kind of obvious that he's not like on the best side of things considering his outfit, if that makes sense, because it's like darker colors, a darker red. Like even Hu Tao, like she might look evil, but like it's like she has a playful attitude, she has shorts, not pants, that kind of thing. Like I can't really think of anyone here that's evil. But it would have been nice to see them sort of like defy expectations and have like someone like Kokomi who looks so nice, who's so kind, actually be like evil, or at least more morally dubious than others, you know? Anyway.
Peace at last. Living the dream. Don't I know you? I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Can't place you, but I'm guessing you're not with the Shogun's army. So, do you need something?
I hear people are feeling unsettled at the moment.
Unsettled? Unsettled how? I haven't noticed anything. Not that I would, necessarily. I keep to myself, mostly. They're all too
What a
rowdy
mood.
for me. We're at peace now, finally, and I, for one, intend to make the most of it. My life right now is about two things and two things only. The sun and the sea breeze.
So true.
Sorry that I can't be more help to you. I'll tell you someone you could ask, though. San Gonomiya. She knows everything.
Seems he's about to fall asleep. Let's leave him to rest and go find someone else to ask.
How many soldiers are we gonna ask? Oh my god.
Ugh, I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break. Why would she agree to that?
Oh my god, I don't
Exactly.
remember.
Everyone knows you can't trust the Tenryo Commission. I heard they've been secretly coordinating with the Fatui and plan to continue their attacks.
Oh, so that's why everyone's on edge. Anyway, I don't remember this guy having this hair. I do not.
Wait, for real?
But
You're
but
sure of this?
Yoshihisa,
Positive.
I
Some
do
of
want
our
his
guys had a
hairstyle.
run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspiring together firsthand.
I knew it! The Tenryo Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never change. Honestly, it's kind of naive for Her Excellency to take them at their word, isn't it?
Shh, keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
Hey there, what you talking about?
Captain, you're back.
Oh, we're gonna do the victory feast.
Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
Yes,
No,
because we're
let's
so
not mention it.
trustable.
She's
What,
one of her closest advisors. For all we know, the peace talks could have been her idea.
bro?
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. We should probably
I like
play it
how they're
safe.
like whispering and lowering their voices like I'm not like 2 feet away from them.
Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. Nothing to report here. Everything is A-okay.
Her Excellency should be in the village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
Paimon definitely detected
Yeah,
some hush-hush
they were
going
whispering
on
2
there.
feet away
If
from
they
you.
aren't gonna talk, we might as well head over to the village.
Okay. Where is Kokomi? Oh. I like how I'm waltzing in his A. I think that's very fitting.
We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryo Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island. I knew something was off about a Tenryo Commission merchant doing business here. So, what do you have to say for yourself, huh?
I'm innocent. Ha! You're as guilty as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let alone do business here. Take him away.
Whoa, chill.
Wait! Kokomi, there you are! Something's going down over here. You should take a look, pronto!
Your Excellency, this merchant is suspected of criminal activity, so we seized him for questioning. Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he has no stock in his possession. We believe it's highly probable that he has been supplying the Tenryo Commission behind the scenes.
I haven't.
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Everyone take a deep breath with me. In and out. Better? Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island.
She's so
But
small.
before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not, we must give him the chance to explain himself. If he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. But if he's innocent, he doesn't deserve to be falsely accused. This is Watatsumi Island. We deal in facts, not opinions. Excuse me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some concerns surrounding your commercial activity here. Perhaps you could explain your side of the story to help me reach a verdict.
Of course, I can explain everything. I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up some inventory. I was planning to hold off on selling until the prices went up, but then,
Was he trying to do some price gouging
then
shit?
I was robbed by the Fatui.
Oh.
They took everything. Now, you think about that. First I lose all my inventory, then I get treated like a criminal.
And why should we believe you?
Yeah, on the way here we ran into some Fatui.
So what? That doesn't prove they took his goods. And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryo Commission's hands. They're in this together.
What? The Tenryo Commission are colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it. I suppose it is true. What's that got to do with me?
What, the Tenryo Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished?
Yeah.
Seems unlikely to Paimon. We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. It doesn't seem like he'd have the time to be colluding right now.
Yeah.
But on the way over here, we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers mention the exact same thing.
Accidentally on purpose overheard.
Kokomi, do you know anything about it?
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryo Commission soon. The Kamisato clan has arranged for them to take place in a neutral location.
What is the neutral location?
Kujo-Sara and I will be accompanied by our guards.
Kokosara
We
crumbs!
will use the talks to discuss future plans in detail. But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, I started hearing rumors of collusion between the Kujo clan and the Fatui. Allegedly, their goal is to completely wipe out Watatsumi Island. If that's the case...
But they already have the Gnosis. I don't know why they would still want to be in...
Even the Kamisato clan could be
Inazuma.
involved. Sir, are you quite certain that your goods were stolen by the Fatui?
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that way. I'll bet that's where that hideout is.
Very well. The potential ramifications of this incident are serious. We will retrieve your goods, and if everything is in order, it will prove your innocence. However, if we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion between the Fatui and the Tenryo Commission, I expect you to fully comply with our investigation. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Matsuda? Uchimura?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler.
She's so short.
Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2. would you join me in the investigation?
Sure thing.
Good. I look forward to seeing how you've progressed lately. I also have a few new things to teach you. Alright, follow me.
Yeah, she's gonna summon a fucking, what's it called?
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
Rude. Okay. I still love Sara's design so much. I don't know what it is. I think it's literally this back skirt thing. I just like the way that is this black? I guess that's black. And white work. I just like the way it looks. Yeah. Okay. How do I get up there? Do I... Oh. I don't know, like, the normal people way of getting there. I'm just gonna, like... Yeah, I'm just gonna walk. Because I feel like it. Also, I'm really close. I think not this week, but the week after this one, I'll be able to get the Electro wings, so I can slap them on A. I'm pretty excited about that. Why are you all the way up there? What is the reason? What is the... Why? What? Okay. Oof. Where is it?
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about. From the looks of it, it used to be a Hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui occupied it?
Yeah.
Looks pretty heavily guarded. How are we supposed to get in?
We're the traveler.
Not
We're
by
just...
brute force, that's for
Oh.
sure. But that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us an advantage, and we haven't given away our position so far.
So let's just snipe
Our
them.
enemies in the light, while we are in the shadows. Strategically, we have the upper hand.
Bro, we're standing straight up. Like, they're gonna look up and see us. Anyway, but what do you have in mind?
I think we have 3 options available. Option 1. Take the king, and it's checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak at present. Nothing more than a few scattered remnants. If we strike from above and take down their leader first, the rest of them will be hard-pressed to put up a serious fight. Option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example, a store of gunpowder cakes. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow. They'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired. Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning, and together we can shock them into submission.
Oh.
Wow, that's our grand strategist. It's a lot to think about, though. Which option should we choose?
I want to do the lightning
That will
one just because
depend on our assessment of our own abilities.
I want to do the lightning
A
one.
surprise
It's
attack
pretty
from
funny
the
to
air
me.
is the quickest solution, but requires superior combat skills.
Oh.
With an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle. But absolute stealth would be required during the operation, or we'd risk exposing ourselves. If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. So, which is your preferred option?
Let's spark things up a little, as Lisa would say. Yeah.
All right. We'll draw them out first to minimize damage to the camp itself.
Yes.
I haven't had much chance to fight alongside you in the past. I'm not sure I'll be able to keep up with your pace.
You'll be fine.
Still, not to worry. Even if I can't claim to be a warrior myself, I'm no stranger to the battlefield. This fight should be well within my capabilities.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's clear out the camp and find out what they've been up to.
So how is she gonna gather the? Okay. What if I just? Wait. I want to get them all in one place so I can just like go ham with A, and just have Kokomi. Anyway, but like let's look at Kokomi for a second. I really like her design. I wish they weren't just lazy, I guess, with her skills and whatnot. 1700 attack, negative 42. Interesting. Her best in slot. I see. And then 4-piece noblesse. I see. And then C3. Oh my god. Healing bonus with a guard. Oh god, I'm not gonna read that. Yes. Her C1's actually pretty strong for damage dealing. How many? It's just 3? Damn, I thought it was gonna be more. Come on. Alright. Wake up. Anatoly. Get over here.
Shouldn't get careless. Let's move out.
Come on.
Let's move.
Where? Oh, he's over there. Come over here.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
All of you, yeah, there we go.
There is no escape.
Their movements have become rigid and sluggish. We make a good team.
On to oblivion.
You haven't seen the last of us.
Oh.
Hold the line.
Oh, Kokomi, I'm so sorry. Oh god.
Shine down. Rain cutter. No, my sword. Huh? Inazuma shines eternal.
Excellent work.
I'm so sorry for blowing you up. I thought she was gonna gather some
even the
condensation.
Best tactics never
and
die on the
just...
strength of those executing them. Winning a battle takes a concerted effort from everyone involved. Victory never belongs to a single person.
Serious communist.
Slash
Slash
did make a pretty big contribution, huh?
I beg to differ.
Hey!
I must admit, I wasn't expecting to find the Fatui laying low in a Hilichurl camp. Presumably, they've been operating out of here in secret for quite some time. What's their objective? Are the soldiers right? Could they really be in collusion with the Tenryou Commission? Let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchant's story is true, the inventory should be here.
Banger.
All right, time to take a look around.
She's just hiding in the...
Hey, look here. Could these belong to the merchant? There's a... Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making
Bomb making? What was this guy doing?
So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look a little past
Oh
their
my
best.
god. Hold on.
Is this really all they had to eat?
Wait, no. Let me... Wait, it's not even... Oh god, I can't... you can barely see from this angle. Hold on. Oh, you're so short! Oh, also you're staring at Sara's tits. Calm down. Oh, you're so short! It's so funny to me. Oh my god, okay.
Kokomi! Kokomi! We found the merchant's stuff! Look!
I see.
Something wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools. all essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit.
Oh.
By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items, so the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense. In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. Nothing quite as scandalous as Matsuda and Uchimura had imagined.
Yeah, like a bit, but like...
He's hardly a saint, though.
Yeah.
Right? How could he stockpile things that people are desperate for?
Because
We're
capitalism.
not just gonna give them back to him and let him go, are we? Well, it doesn't feel right.
Don't worry. I had already foreseen this.
Oh.
In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the people at a reasonable price. If he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament.
Oh, stupid.
Kokomi, you think of everything.
I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and
That's
the
an old
Fatui,
thing,
for
okay?
example.
That was purely,
I'm still completely
Sara's...
stumped.
I don't want to say dad, but like the head of the
Blue
Kujo
energy
clan.
doesn't exactly help.
Are you sleeping?
Huh? What do you mean by that?
You need a battery?
Come on, let's take the goods back. It's
If
not
you need a
long now
battery,
until
A's
the
right
victory
here.
feast. It'll be a race against the clock to get all of this resolved before it starts.
Got it. First we mend the peace, then we attend the feast.
Banger tweet, Paimon. Okay. I'm teleporting. I refuse to... God. Okay, yeah, no, they really did not make it easy. Okay, well, we'll start from over there, then walk in again. I wonder where this neutral location is. I doubt it's Tatarasuna, so and I doubt it's Serai Island, because I don't think anyone can really survive on Serai Island. Stupid ass.
My goods! You got them back, huh? Thank you, Your Excellency. And thank you, Captain. You see, I told you I was innocent.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing with the Fatui in advance.
Oh my god.
Based on the information
Moving the
we gathered
goalpost
from
much?
the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence with them. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods.
I love her
As
side
agreed,
profile.
This is sufficient to
Like,
establish
I like
his
the way her
innocence.
bangs look.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn and no brains coming to me with your crazy conspiracies. Lay off me next time, got it?
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary decree. You must bear the consequences.
Oh, tell him.
You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates, there will also be
Is
a
this the
fine.
Dolly Zoom? Is that
The
what they're called? I
amount of
forgot.
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island, I abide by the principle of clear and consistent rewards and punishments.
You are so right.
Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may have been proven innocent of the more serious allegations leveled at you, but this does not exempt you from bearing the consequences of your mistakes.
Banger tweet,
Wait a
Kokomi.
minute.
Well, don't just stand there. Take him away. Time to pay up.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryou Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and try to track down the owners. I know, that's a lot to ask.
Not really.
Not at all, Your Excellency.
Yeah.
We're on it. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. I know the peace talks are coming up, so please keep an open mind.
I understand your concern. I'll be sure to give it further consideration. I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya Shrine. Why don't you come along for the walk? Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you.
Well, yeah. Not really though, because I read the lore. Wait, hold on. Oh. Alright, keep going. I appreciate these little walks though. They're nice. Seeing like the character and feeling like you can actually see them outside of like cutscenes.
It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next
Well, there's
time
like
visit,
seashells and
I'll
stones.
take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine.
Ooh, not my PS4 lagging. Oh.
You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya.
It was in
It was
Enkanomiya.
close to the Statue of the Seven.
Oh.
Back then,
Oh,
the
you mean
people
that
of
one,
this
right.
island recognized the shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the shogunate do. But
I
after
see.
she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned.
I see.
Relations between Watatsumi
But-
Island and the shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over time.
Also, I wanted to mention, but there's also that other shrine, like, sort of on the outskirts of those random islands. And that one is, like, sealed up. And you can get an achievement to unseal it or whatever. Also, the thing is, it's never explained why Orobashi was like, Ayo, gonna head over to Tadarasuna. Or Yashiori, sorry. Like, they never explained why he did that. Like, there's no lore that explains his motivations for doing that, because there was an agreed upon sentiment that they would keep to their own islands. You know, Orobashi did not want to give up Watatsumi to, like, for A to annex. And there was, like, a generally agreed upon sentiment that, you know, that would, be like that. But then, one day, Orobashi was like, Ayo, going to Yashiori. And then A was like, no. And then Sasori died. And then she, like, chopped the island in half. And Orobashi. I'm guessing it was A. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. See, it's not very... I'm sure someone's figured it out, but I'm not sure if it was before or after her sister's death. Because if it was before her sister's death, it might actually have been... Actually, because I'm guessing A lost Makoto last, right? Because it seems that like that was the case, where it's like first she lost Sasayuri, then it was Chiyo, then it was Saigu, and then it was Makoto. So I imagine that the whole Orobashi thing happened before Makoto died. But the thing is, we know that Makoto never really liked using her sword. And it was like relatively dull. And then it was only until after Makoto died that like the sword was actually getting used. And then eventually A put her conscience in it. And that's how she's like lived on without necessarily getting as eroded as people like Zhongli. I don't know. See, I wish there was like a clear timeline so I would know these things more clearly, and also know why Orobashi had these like sentiments or whatever. And also, there's this one Sumeru academic, not Alrani, sorry, what's her face? It's not the girl that we met in that one side quest, but it's just this random guy that's hanging around that old A shrine that's like, oh yeah, there were actually 2 serpents, and it's like, what? Okay. Anyway, keep going.
I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
You're right.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear.
She looks
You need to take
normal.
better care of yourself, okay? All of our fates depend on you.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, peace is not something that can simply be declared.
Yeah, it's been a
If
year
we reconcile
of fighting.
with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to be at peace once more.
I know, it's just... we should remain strong in these negotiations. We mustn't be too ready to compromise.
Also, let me just check if my mic's still working. Right, mic? Yeah, okay, it's still working.
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully and be sure to proceed appropriately.
So true.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
Oh, Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. You're a kind and gracious leader. She'd be in very good hands. I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most of it. I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent. My daughter has always looked to you as a role model.
Also, I was just gonna say, like, I remember in Kokomi's character teaser, not the demo, but the teaser, it's like, she's not very good with the whole civilian side of things in terms of her leadership. She's more partial to strategies with war. Anyway, keep going.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Oh god, more?
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
Oh, Your Excellency, isn't this the captain of Swordfish 2? Will she be based on Watatsumi Island from now on?
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries. Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time.
Yeah, she seems stressed. Yeah.
Are you alright?
This is testing my patience, yes.
Me too. It does get pretty annoying.
Your Excellency, here you are. There's
Oh,
been a
didn't we do that
situation.
one
We're still waiting on the
quest with her?
delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
Oh,
We
yeah.
retrieved those already. No need to worry.
Really? That's fantastic. You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency. I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
That's
Bro, who has time for textile industry right now? Y'all are in
Yes,
post-war
the two young ladies
talks.
have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
I see. I was hoping to take a walk around the island with you, but it looks like we'll have to save that for some other time. Well, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine. Then we'll go and make preparations for the victory feast.
Isn't this lady tired? She's been...
Victory feast! Just to be clear, we're talking lots of delicious food, right?
I feel bad for Kokomi, because like she spent a whole year trying to think up strategies and whatnot to fight against an army that is, for good reason, very powerful and has a lot more people than she does. And like, it's like, obviously she's just been doing that for a whole year, and now, like, she's dealing with peace talks, but she also has to deal with all these other people. I don't know. I feel bad for her. That's a lot to take on, especially at her age. I don't know how old she is, but I assume that she's a young adult. And you know, in that case, it's like, oh, dude, I feel so bad for her. That must be very stressful to not only have to worry about people's lives during the war, but now after it. Anyway.
That's the name of the game. There'll be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
Great! See you tomorrow then!
Okay, so. Yes, we have to. Oh, I don't have A's ult, and I'm so sad about it. But yes, 10 a.m. That's the hard part about being on console, is that you can't get an exact time. You just kind of have to reason with it. Okay, or try your best, I guess. It's, oh, is it glitching, or is it actually I'm supposed to wait another? Okay, I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Actually, let me wait a few minutes and then it'll. There we go. That was very close. Okay. Okay. Oh, I guess I'll just walk up there. I mean, I don't need to do the most. Actually, no, I'll just teleport. I don't want to waste time. I think you're supposed to walk up there, but I'm lazy. Okay. So pretty. Ow.
Huh. Kokomi isn't here yet. That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things. Let's wait a little longer.
It's nighttime.
How is she still not here? Do you think she could be in trouble? Let's
Maybe.
go ask that soldier over there.
Yeah, like, why did we not think to ask that before we waited?
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know where she's gone.
So strange. Guess we should just call it a rain check then?
I feel like we should check on...
If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her general operational directives.
Jesus.
Let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple foliage.
That is so specific.
The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. And even then, only when the visitor in question is of VIP status. As far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure this is the right course of action.
Literally?
Really does think
yeah.
of everything.
What?
All right, let's find the place she wrote about and have a look.
That's so specific. How do you... How do you... Why? How? How are you like, oh yeah. specifically an outsider from afar, and they have to be really important. And I also didn't tell them where I was going. Also, there's this very specific tree that they have to go. Like, what? Oh, I see the path we were supposed to take, but I'm lazy, so.
Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive? It looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look.
A way in, huh? Oh, what the? What? Was this here the whole time and I just didn't notice? Hmm. Wait. Oh, wait. What flower is that? Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a wind wheel. It's like, oh, she has all these different plants from different places. Anyway. Go ahead, Kokomi.
Kokomi!
Speak your mind.
So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up and get
I think she's
things ready
asleep.
for the victory feast today. What happened?
I think she's asleep.
It's you.
This is such a cute little, like,
I apologize.
sort of like animation set.
I'm not feeling my usual self today.
Yeah, you're probably like
You got
sick.
We'll go find a doctor right away.
Yeah. Or she's just tired.
It's nothing like that. It's just... my energy is completely spent.
Just lay in some water. Aren't you?
You're like a ruin guard?
She's like a robot. She's literally Raiden Shogun.
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can't always be the infinitely capable person I present myself as.
She sounds so sleepy. Anyway, but yes, I could sense the things were getting to you.
You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how
No,
I'm
maybe
feeling.
don't do that. Maybe
I'll
reach
keep
out for help,
working at it.
you know?
To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps become an advisor. Constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. It's such hard work. You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence, while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally to me. And truth be told, it's something I never wanted for myself. But because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up being the Divine Priestess, sooner or later. Like it or not, it's just the way it is.
I'm starting to think that there's like, so like, I'm starting to see like a relation now between the Traveler and Kokomi. For like Traveler and A, it was obviously the trauma of, what's it called? Losing a sibling or losing people and never being in one place for too long, I guess you could say. For Kokomi, it's having a lot of people depend on you. And I think it's also kind of like how Ayaka is like, but specifically with Kokomi, it's like she never wanted to be in this position. And it's the same thing for the Traveler. And I like that parallel. I like what they're doing there. Where the Traveler sees themselves in two sides of the same coin, the two sides of the same conflict, or former conflict, I should say. So, I don't know. I just found that interesting. Anyway, keep going.
So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here to just lose myself in a book and relax for a while. Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else. I have to make a speech tonight. And I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be wrong. This piece was hard won, and I want them
Her
to
sleeves
feel
are
it
so
is.
long.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Yeah.
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. If only there was some way I could listen to a good read on military strategy.
How do you I like how she's like, I like to relax and unwind on how to most effectively, like, destroy my enemy on the battlefield. Like, anyway, keep going.
I was reading a book last time I was here, but I only got about halfway through.
Honestly, I think this is the most...
Where did I put it?
I think this is probably one of the most human animations, or like human conversation stops that they have in the game. Like, I don't know, that's just natural. That's how everybody, you know, relaxes and stuff.
We'll find it for you, and then we'll read it out to you to help you recover.
Exactly.
Do that for me? Thank you.
Of course.
I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
Whoa, look at all these petitions. So does Kokomi make time to deal with these even when she's resting? Sangonomiya Events Cash Flow Statement. Consolidated Annual Report on Fishing Production. Watatsumi Island Monthly Maintenance Expenses Breakdown?
God.
This is a lot of work for one person. And it's on top of all the directives she has to write and the people she has to meet day to day. It's no wonder she gets burnt out from time to time. Let's track down that book and help her feel like herself again.
So true. Wait, I know a way we can wake her up. Wake up! Energy! 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 You want energy? Here! Here! Oh. There. You got some electro straight to your head. You got some energy. Let's talk about her. Why is this chair so far away from where she's sitting? Or like where she's supposed to be? Anyway. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Okay.
Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted? Swordfish Captain came back today. Energy +4.
That's just,
What? How do you how do you, what's the word? Like, how do you measure this? What? Today I spent the entire afternoon arguing with representatives from the Merchant Association. Today I finished a day's worth of work. The wind is very strong outside. News of the peace talk reached us today. Bro, she's at like a permanent deficit, just like her crit rate. Haha, get it? Clever joke. Anyway, news of peace talks reached us today. Tenrio Commission might be working with Tui. Swordfish Captain 2 came back. Lots of people spoke again to me. Bro. We saw nothing.
Give it here.
Guess that was the wrong one. Let's keep looking. It's gotta be this one, right?
She could have at least given us a description of what the book looked like.
None of the other books have one, so she must have finished reading those already.
Yes.
Ooh, it's pretty dense. Paimon doesn't understand a thing. Well, let's take it over and read it to her.
Yeah. Wake up. Wake up.
Kokomi, is this the book you wanted?
I'm not sure, actually. Could you read a bit out loud?
Act to the plan and plan to the situation.
Yes, that's the one.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
She is really sleepy.
Kokomi?
Oh, she's like passed out. She's gone. She's gone.
What are we gonna do? Tonight's the victory feast. Not to mention that the peace talks are just around the corner. She's got so much to do.
Just let her rest, bro.
You sure that's a good idea? She does look pretty exhausted. Guess there's still some time to go, too. Alright, let's keep her company while she rests.
Avoid disaster. Protect peace at all costs.
How are you gonna snore military strategies?
Things are slowly getting better. Oh. Did you see?
God. Honestly, that's how I feel sometimes.
What time is it? Did I fall asleep?
Yep, you've been out for ages. It's nearly time for the feast.
We were just sitting here and watching you snore.
So late. I haven't slept that peacefully in so long.
3?
That's gotta be 3 whole energy points right there. Should be enough to see me through the peace talks.
Bro, our return was +4. How is sleeping only +3, bro?
Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there. It's nearly time to light the bonfire.
Bonfire? Why do we have a bonfire?
Kokomi's back to full energy. Good to have you back.
Actually, is there like a book that we can pick? Oh, what are these? Ooh. Oh, wait. Nope, stop. Nope. Here's the camera. I want to look at the... What is that? Those are cute little book covers. I'm trying to see if there's any other, like... Is there anything else we can pick up? So many books. Oh my god. What is this one? Because we also know that she, what's the word? She read the one that's by Xingqiu. I forgot the name of it, but she read the one that's by Xingqiu. So, like, she has it in her idle animation, I mean, sorry. Oh, that's a bigger bonfire than I expected. I thought it was the tiny torch and I was like, oh man, that's kind of underwhelming.
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities begin.
Oh, how much energy will that take? Do you think you've got enough?
Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two, I recovered more quickly than usual.
That's great! We'll be rooting for you.
Welcome, everyone. Today is the day that we celebrate our victory.
Okay. Sorry, I was gonna say real quick. Oh god, it's like already turning day. I was gonna say, like, am I tripping or like the elderly couple there, like to the left of Lumion, and also the lady in like what is that, maroon, brown? Do they kind of have melanin, or is that just me? They kind of look like they have a little bit of melanin, like the little that Mihoyo allows. Anyway, keep going.
Recently, our war with the Shogun's army came to an end, and we finally saw the abolition of the Vision Hunt Decree. None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryou Commission for peace talks. I give you my word that I will strive for peace for Watatsumi Island once and for all. Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. Truly, it is only through those efforts that we have been able to prevail in this trying war.
So
this
true.
This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. I hope all of you get to relax and enjoy our hard-won victory.
After a while.
Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. I'm so glad it's all going smoothly. People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go around and see what information you can gather?
Bro, why can't you?
I still have no further leads regarding the issue of potential collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. And I'm concerned that something might happen at tomorrow's peace talks.
Okay, sure. We'll go ask around.
Oh. What's your name? Yurai?
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and it's all thanks to Her Excellency, Sangonomiya.
What's new?
Recently, let me think. Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish. During the hostilities, the open sea was full of warships. We
And
just
we
had
never
to
got
make
to
do
see a
with what
second
little
of that.
fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to shore. When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. The poor kids were crying all day and night, but there was just nothing I could do. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long, trying to keep it together until the morning. At least things are finally improving now. I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right? Well,
Bro, we
thank you
came
for
in
your
on the
service.
last, like,
Here,
3 days of the
have a
war.
fish. It's
Chill, we're
freshly
not
caught,
that important.
So it's a bit, fishy. But it's fine.
I love fishy fish. What are you talking about?
No. We couldn't possibly...
Oh wait, Paimon hates fish, doesn't she?
Ah, come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight. Her Excellency always teaches us to repay kindness with gratitude.
So true.
Okay, well, thanks.
Well, thanks. Alright, who else? Who else? Did we get burnt on this? Oh, we do. It's because sometimes they don't like, Oh, I put it out. Oh no, wait. Because I know sometimes in video games they don't let you get hurt by things if it's just like a set piece. Sorry. Let me light it back up again if I can. Where's Amber?
Leave it to me.
There we go. Wow, that's a very bright fire. And where is Sarah? There she is.
With you all the way.
Okay. Let's talk to you, Kabasawa.
Hey there. Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature's remedy when you overdo the barbecue.
What's new? Anything to report?
Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui? I've heard rumors, but nothing too detailed. It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. I've had the same feeling. See that guy over there? He's been acting strange these days, always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few times. It's a miracle the fighting has finally come to an end. Yeah, I really hope we don't go making any more trouble for ourselves. Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much information. If you still have questions, you may as well go and talk to him.
Sounds promising. Let's go see what that guy's deal is.
What's his name? Hosen? Oh, the suspicious soldier? You could say that he's suspicious.
This guy smells of booze.
Oh.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Captain of Swordfish 2, right? You actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a run for it.
Nuh-uh. We would never run from a fight.
Is that so? All anyone talks about these days is peace and stability. Do you remember what the most important thing is to the Resistance?
A warrior's will?
You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a bona fide Resistance warrior. I'll answer your questions, but only if you can beat me in a duel.
Gladly.
This guy. Would it kill him to just have a normal conversation?
For real.
What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
Sure, we're hardly going to lose, yeah.
We'll see about that.
Bro. Oh. Actually, wait. 5,000? Jesus. There's no crit rate on her. What are you... What? What's her physical damage bonus? 25? As you can tell, I did not level it up.
Lightning flash!
Haha. Loser.
You're a strong fighter. No wonder Her Excellency chose you. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us. Captain, comrade, will you join us?
First you need to tell me what's going on.
We made it up. The story about the Tenryou Commission colluding with the Fatui.
Why?
It didn't happen.
Why would you make that up?
Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. You're telling us
you realize that you could, like, start conflict based off of this rumor alone?
This could send you right back
Exactly.
into war with the Tenryou Commission.
Yes,
What are you, clown?
that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve.
Why?
Peace talks? Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future of Watatsumi Island is at stake. What's to stop the Tenryou Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing another Vision Hunt decree?
I don't think she has the will to do another
We are the
Vision Hunt decree.
Resistance.
Let's be honest.
Everything hinges on our warrior's will.
Okay, you're taking it too far,
We can't trust
buddy.
the Tenryou Commission or the Raiden Shogun. But we can put faith in ourselves. Surely you agree with that?
You need a smidgen of...
It does kinda make sense, but something about it doesn't feel right to Paimon.
Yeah, you just want to fight. The thing is, existence, right, in a society, we live in a society, hinges on your ability to trust one another to do their part. And, like, he is exhibiting the complete unwillingness to do that. And it's like... Y'all haven't even given the Tenryou Commission a chance. Like, look... I wouldn't really trust the Tenryou Commission either. But, like, I feel like if Kokomi, someone who is a strategist and a diplomat, in all senses of the word, is willing to take a chance to trust the Tenryou Commission, why aren't you? Besides, we know that the Fatui barely have any reason to be in Inazuma anymore. So, like, there's no way that they can really collude with the Fatui. Because they got their gnosis, they're out of there. What else was I gonna say? But yeah, like... Like, y'all were doing just fine, even though there were tensions between Watatsumi and the Shogunate because of, Orobashi. But still, like, y'all were doing fine until the Vision Hunter Decree. I don't know why y'all are... Anyway. But yes, all you want to do is fight. That's literally what you're trying to do.
Everything you said just now was pure speculation, wasn't it?
Exactly.
Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace everyone's worked so hard
people have worked hard for and died for.
situation that may not even happen?
Exactly.
Don't take that tone with me, acting like you're above all of this. What would you understand?
We were...
For the sake of victory, we embodied the warrior's will to the fullest. You understand? We were all in. Now they're suddenly trying to tell us that none of it matters anymore?
It isn't that it doesn't matter,
put down
it's
my
just...
weapon and start living like an ordinary person. But how can I? How can I
Yeah,
when...
that's what I expected. It's
When
trauma.
every time I close my eyes, I see the faces of the friends we lost in battle.
That's what you
Every
call
time I see them
therapy.
there
You
in my
need
mind's
therapy,
eye,
buddy.
remind me that I can never forgive the Tenryo Commission and never forgive the Vision Hunt Decree.
I don't think they're asking you to do that. Like, I don't think the goal here is to forgive... I don't think anybody should be forgiven in terms of the Shogunate. I really don't think A should be forgiven for what she did. Because she was fully cognizant of the consequences of that. Because she said herself, like, it pertained to eternity to some extent, so she knew about it, and she still let it pass. But the thing is, it's like, I don't think what they're asking for is forgiveness. I think what they're asking for is for y'all to move forward and figure out a way. You don't have to forgive someone to move forward. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know if that makes sense. Whatever, keep going.
I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go ahead and tell Sango Namiya if you want, but you're too late to stop us now.
Too late? What do you mean?
Are y'all gonna attack?
Darn. Doesn't seem like he's gonna answer that
I think he's gonna attack during the peace talks or something.
This is really serious. We need
Yeah,
to
let's
give
go.
Kokomi the full story right away.
Yes. Where is she? Where? Oh.
So, we found out a few things. The whole thing about the Tenryo Commission colluding with the Fatui is baloney. They made it all up. They wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on fighting the war.
Oh man, that moon is moving real fast.
Too late to try and stop them, no matter what we do.
I see.
What's the matter?
I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier,
I don't
never
think-
would have come to this.
I don't know if
I
that's
think I
true
understand
though.
what Kozan means when he says it's too late.
What?
The talks don't begin until tomorrow, but both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe and secure. I highly suspect that one of Kozan's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the negotiations.
Ah.
That's no good. Do
I
you
see.
want us to head over there now and switch out the guards?
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiation site will put both sides on high alert. It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. They would attack the Tenryo Commission's guards, and we'd be in danger of war breaking out once again.
Yeah.
Not to mention that we have no idea how many of Watatsumi Island's soldiers are involved in this plot. If we change the guard in haste, we face the issue of not knowing who to trust.
Sounds like a really tricky situation. So is there
We could
really
be
nothing
there.
we can do about it?
We could be
Don't
there
let
and
it worry
stop.
you. What's done is done. Now it falls to me to devise a counter-plan.
Absolutely.
These soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not theirs alone. Whatever happens, I will find a way to ensure they do not come to harm. Let's meet here again tomorrow.
Alrighty. Your feast continues joyfully until, yeah. Man, I should have waited to talk because I wanted to see their heights again. 10 to 12 the next day. Okay. Oh, I need to... A little faster. Come on, buddy. I think the only issue with this story, this character quest, is that we know that there's no literal chance of, like, war breaking out. Because we know that they're not going to spend time to flesh out a war story again in Inazuma. So... You know.
Well, the peace talks are upon us. How do you feel? Prepared?
Not really.
Here, take this.
What is it?
These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex, to be sure. But I thought about it carefully and realized there are no more than 187 possible outcomes.
That's a lot.
I took the liberty of writing them all down. This way, you will be able to adapt with speed, no matter how the events play out.
Whoa, this is huge!
It's for like a whole novel.
Fierce dispute, violent escalation, armed revolt, coordinated attack, seize hostages.
I don't think we'll have the time to...
There's so many, but you've thought of a solution to each one. Paimon suddenly feels a lot less nervous.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it. These peace talks are quite exceptional. It is a major step forward both for Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate. But any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. We will have to work all the harder if we want these talks to be a success. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, this responsibility is, of course, mine to shoulder. But would you be willing to lend me a hand?
Of course, I might as well be involved with the aftermath of the war. Go on.
Excellent. Okay, time to head off.
Oh. Oh yeah, where is this neutral location? Is it in Fort Mume? No? Tadarasuna. I mean, I would have figured it'd been Fort Mume, because, well, I don't know. No, I'm not trying to navigate. I'm trying to... No. PS4 problems. Dude. Unfair. That was really rude. I don't even know. Like, what... Like, I'm guessing it's gonna be like an ambush type thing, or they're gonna try and, like, get hostages, or they're gonna, like, try and attack some of the... I don't know what they're gonna do. Man, Sarah Island is so ominous from a distance. Is that Surumi Island? Wait. Right? Yeah, this is Surumi Island. Okay. Let me take a stamina break here real quick. Ooh, that's fancy. Ooh. I see you. I don't really understand what the point of the barriers are, but like, I mean, go for it, right? Just for dramatic effect. Yeah, Aegis decided to show up today. I mean, the Raiden Shogun, I guess. Ooh, Sara!
It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we met was on the battlefield.
Okay.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow.
Okay.
But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
I'm here to witness it. Hi.
That's right. She's here to bear witness to the proceedings.
I'm a
She experienced
neutral
the war
person, I
between us
guess.
firsthand and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today. I couldn't think of a more suitable candidate.
Seems reasonable. Then let's get straight into it.
Tit for tat. Peace talk.
The first item is the maritime administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels in Narukami waters.
Bro, why aren't y'all
We
sitting?
intend to remove these restrictions. But going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation in order to bring their catch back to Watatsumi.
That's fine, but if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryou Commission while in your waters.
True,
Any
true.
losses they sustain due to issues of public security will need to be compensated by the Tenryou Commission.
Okay.
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels
Why
will
aren't
be
y'all
quite
sitting?
safe in our hands.
Why aren't y'all sitting?
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smoothly.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi, and the same has been true for your people on arrival to Narukami. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island commerce. Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business council to oversee trade between our two islands.
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed. We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full authority.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally would work in your favor.
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, we are capable of sourcing everything we need. Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryou Commission's authority.
God, okay.
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
Why?
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security. We cannot allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to this rule indefinitely.
Wait, so do they treat like Watatsumi sort of like what's it called, the papal state in like kind of like in Italy or something? Like is it it's not its own nation necessarily. It's still under Inazuma. But like it's not it's under the jurisdiction of, is it like Washington DC? I don't know what the real life parallel to this is, but the sovereignty that Watatsumi has is kind of confusing to me, but I will go along with it.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already. You just want to take everything away from us. Comrades, never trust the Kujo. Let's get them.
Protect Madame Kujo!
She can defend herself. Chill out.
Number 16. No, 67. Or is it 73?
Poor Paimon.
Which one is it?
They're just like, these bitches stupid as hell. Billowing sleeves moment. What? None of them just, what? I'm confused.
Which scenario number is this in the directives?
The last one, but hold off for the moment.
Oh, that's convenient. That was the
Stand
real.
down, Tadakatsu. The situation has changed.
That was a very homosexual stare, I'm not gonna lie. And they were like,
Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns, but I will deal with the situation from here. Madam Kujo, this is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation?
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now!
Girl bossing. What's the wink? I don't. What? What's the plan?
Speak. Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island going. At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
Anyway, these people stupid as hell. Really? Y'all are gonna work with the Fatui? Even though y'all know what happened to the old leader of the Kujo house?
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up a little.
Oh my god.
Then we'd see how it went.
Why
With
do y'all...
respect, ma'am, there was no collusion. It was just a one-off conversation. How anyone from Watatsumi Island even found out about it, I have no idea.
Also, when Sarah said come here now... Anyway, slash pause, you know?
That's enough. When we return, there will be consequences. Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did to us?
Yeah.
You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining offers of cooperation.
Exactly.
So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for their boss.
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. They want to keep Inazuma in a state of turmoil.
Yeah.
One day, I will hunt them down.
Oh,
Every last one.
was it...
Ooh. We bear responsibility for this issue.
Ooh, wait. No, because imagine they really should give Sarah a fucking story, like her own character story quest. Cause like, can you imagine her going feral and like hunting down Fatui people while also coming to terms with what her identity is as a member of the Kujo clan? Oh my god, that would be so good and interesting. But then they're like, no. Anyway, keep going.
My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs. Please, grant us another chance to continue the peace talks.
But of course, Madame Kujo. I have every confidence in your ability to resolve this situation. For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks. I would therefore not feel comfortable releasing Watatsumi Island's forces into your command at this time.
It seems that I must acquiesce. I will lay this issue aside for now, but we shall revisit it as soon as the Tenryou Commission has resolved our internal issues. As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure both sides have ample participation in the final arrangement.
Seems like Kujo Sara's on the defensive now. These negotiations should be smooth sailing from here on out.
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a formidable commander.
So true.
I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these sit-down discussions. Settling our differences on the battlefield is rather taxing. I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct a thorough investigation into the Tenryou Commission's internal issues.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to re-establish contact with your people in the hope of procuring some assistance. I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come to you. That way,
the
you
height
can capture
difference.
them all in one fell swoop.
The height difference.
I will bear this in mind. Thank you. I shall take my leave now.
Oh my god, look at the height difference.
Your Excellency, we...
Let's discuss it after we get back.
She's gonna like fucking whoop their ass. Ah! That was such a gay stare. That was a homo sexual stare, if I do say so myself. Okay. Reprimand them. Call them out, Kokomi.
Your Excellency, you knew?
I have already been informed on the reasons for your actions. You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy and sought to sabotage the peace talks and reignite the war. Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot. Yet, this was purely incidental, and the end certainly did not justify your means.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. If we stop now, aren't all of our efforts going to waste? I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory, even if it means I have to pay the ultimate price.
I understand your sentiments, but you cannot simply impose your will and expect others to bear the consequences. During the war, there were highs and there were lows, and in the end, there was a glorious victory. For you, perhaps the experience was one of great excitement. But you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently.
Exactly.
Most people suffered terribly through each day.
Exactly. War is... The thing is, war is not something to be venerated. It's not something to look forward to or to be excited about. Okay. So in history class, we just got finished with World War I. And the thing is, it's very obvious the difference between the nationalism and the excitement for war in 1914 compared to by the end of it in 1918. And the thing is, I don't think that the war here in Nazuma was like had trench warfare where like it was just um day and night constant bombardment stuck in these trenches and unsanitary conditions. I don't think it's like that, but like it's very obvious that like people died in the war. Like, and even to the later half, especially with people like Tepe and people who gave in to the allure of delusions, like that's not something to be excited about because people died due to their own misconceptions or died because war is war. Like, if you are excited for war and want to keep perpetuating it, you need to like re-examine your own issues and likely your own trauma, because I'm pretty sure a lot of these people, the reason why they want war is not necessarily because of just bloodshed or because they want to see the shogunate fall completely, though I know that's probably part of it. It's probably also because they cannot imagine a life after a year of fighting where they are just normal citizens again. So, anyway.
Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. They are tired of treading water and don't need you dragging them back underneath once again.
But...
I understand, I do. And the fault is not yours alone. It was largely an oversight on my part. I taught you to nurture a warrior's
Exactly.
will, but never how to let it go.
Exactly.
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. It was ours. Our selfishness. Either way, we are ready to accept sentencing under martial law.
Very well. Then I hereby declare...
citizenship.
That as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping...
Oh, I thought she was gonna make them citizens again and have them adapt to life again, but no.
Any and all threats to the peace of our
She made a fucking CIA.
You and your comrades will all be welcome to join. But be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and grit will be in high demand.
Your Excellency, what are you saying?
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. Many seek peace, but there are still those who pursue war. It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace, but we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose warrior's will is alive and well, I invite you to embark on the most challenging training regimen of your lives. I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time.
Ooh.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
All right, dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And remember, there can be no more insubordination. And if there is, there will be no more leniency from me, whatever reasons you may have.
Yes, ma'am. From now on, we will focus on our training. Thank you for this opportunity, Your Excellency. We'll report to General Goro right away.
I think that's finally everything in hand. I can feel my energy levels starting to drop. Meet you back at the hideout for some rest?
We just find her, she's like... Oh, that'll be really funny. She's completely passed out by the time we see her. Also, I know there's a quest line thing here, but I'm too lazy to activate it right now. So I will do that another time. Oh god. Look how tiny she... Oh my god. Wait. And this is like... And Sarah's like standing on a slope. Like she's standing on lower ground. Like, you can see Kokomi having to like markedly raise her eyes when switching from Sarah to A. Why are you so short? Like if I... Hold on. If I stand here, then it's like even... Hold on, I'm sending this to a friend. Hold on. my god. Wait. Literally, oh my god, she like barely comes up to her shoulder. Okay. What did you have to say, Kokomi?
Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been restored on Watatsumi Island once more.
How are your energy? Yeah, like what is your max capacity of energy? Is it like 100? Is it like 50? Like I don't know how much like +4 or -3 is like proportionally, but anyway, keep going.
Recovering. Slowly, but surely. I should be raring to go before too long. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people.
Yeah.
I've improved, but I still get nervous when more than a handful of people are involved. I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time.
Yeah, you did pretty well.
Do you think so? To be honest, I'm still a long way off what's expected of a divine priestess. In the past, I was concerned only with winning the war, restoring peace, and making sure everyone could live a happy life. But I realized now that wasn't going far enough. People have all kinds of aspirations, and just as many measures of happiness.
That's interesting. She kind of parallels A in A understanding, having to understand that people do have aspirations and no matter what you do, they will always have them. So I think that is interesting that in A's, I guess, story quest, outside of like her becoming human and whatnot, again, and the Archon quest, she was talking about aspirations as a whole, but for Kokomi, it's specifically about what war means to people and what you nurture in someone and how that can have ramifications in the future if you don't also tell them that there is a happy medium to that existence rather than being extremely, full of warrior's will and completely not. That kind of deal. Anyway, keep going.
I have a long way to go. But that's okay. If I can't make the journey in one giant leap, I'll just have to settle for taking it one small step at a time. In short, I've still got some maturing to do. Could you stay here on Watatsumi Island? To keep me company for a while longer?
That is fascinating. Estimates, get me to, what's it called? We're so close, man. We're so close to 57. I just need like 10k more. Things. What's it called? I don't know. Anyway, but as for reflections, I would say, honestly, that has surprisingly, I think, like the least amount of combat of any story quest. Or at least maybe from what I can remember. But I really liked it. I liked that it didn't feel like too much of like a date night type thing. I mean, there was the tangent that we had where it's like, oh, we're recharging our energy by reading the book. But for the most part, it was a lot about introspection, about whatchamacallit, like the effects of war on people, and also things like someone's aspirations, yada yada yada, all that kind of stuff, and also about parallels between Kokomi and the Traveler, which I think is interesting. Specifically with like how there was so much pressure put on the Traveler, just like Kokomi, and they didn't really ask for it, but they had to. See, I think I'm trying to remember what happened in A's story quest. Like, we had her sort of like, you know, see the daily life of people in today's world, I guess you could say, where she was getting used to like, oh, you know, they're trying new things. Eternity is not stasis. Eternity is having the ability to grow and change, all that kind of stuff. So I think that was fascinating. Though I feel like they could have done it better than making it feel like a date. There's also the Cujo thing that happened in A's story quest, which, I mean, I still think that Sarah should have been involved in it, but whatever. She was involved in this one, and I appreciate that they showed that Sarah is like a stalwart person. She has good morals. She is a good person to an extent, because, I mean, she did work under a fascist. However, she does seem to have very pure intention. She wants the best for Inazuma, even if her subordinates might not act in line with that. I appreciate that she tries her best to accommodate a good future for Inazuma. So yeah. I still think that we should get a Sarah story quest where she like, I feel like these story quests did a good job with addressing how the specific characters deal with the aftermath of a war, but I feel like Kokomi's encapsulated better like the average person. Because with A, we were just talking about her specifically, and all that kind of stuff. And we know that the people in Inazuma City, unless they were vision wielders, didn't really have to worry about the vision hunter key that much, so there wasn't really much of a difference in their lives. So there's that. What else? But yeah, I think, honestly, I feel like the story quest for the characters kinda did better than the Archon quest. I felt like, in terms of giving characters respect, and giving characters, you know, a reasonable amount of depth. I'm not gonna sit here and say that, like, you know, I felt like I really understood, A and Kokomi after their respective quests, but I'm gonna say that they definitely did better with these quests than they did with the Archon quest. Especially with Kokomi, even though I felt like at some points it was like, oh, I wish we weren't so focused on, I mean, it's part of her nature as her role in Watatsumi, but like, I wish we had more time with her. I still think personally, despite the fact that Ayaka's turned into a date at certain points, I really think that hers was the best story quest in the game, because we learned about her and her motivations and her parallels to people that came before her and how she wants to be different from them. But yeah, I think those are all my thoughts so far. But yeah, I really think that if they go in line more with like Kokomi's and Ayaka's story quests specifically, I feel like they're on a good track for story quests. Archon quests, I still feel like they need a lot of work with them. Like Act 3 was just a bit, in my opinion, the pacing was a little off, so, you know. Yeah, those are all my thoughts. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, share it if you want. Of course, you're never under any obligation, and as always, see you next time. I think, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I guess I'm just gonna, well, I mean, I don't really want to explore right now. I kind of want to take a break. So I'll probably just end the stream here too. Ugh. Man. My throat is parched. That was a fun story quest. I enjoyed it. Anyway. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming later. I don't know. Oh well. Bada bing, bada boom.